Ex-police gunned down in St. Anne. A former policeman was reportedly shot and killed by armed thugs in Salem, St. Anne on Friday night. The deceased has been identified as Kenute Darkins of Bamboo in the parish. Reports were that the officer was inside a sports bar where he reportedly worked as a security guard when gunmen entered the establishment and opened fire. His lance firearm was reportedly stolen during the incident. A motive for the killing has not yet been ascertained. Poor conditions forced relocation of Police Area 1 HQ in St. James. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the Area 1 Police Headquarters in St. James will be temporarily relocated to the Barnetech Park in Fairfield in the parish. The area covers Trelawney, St. James, Hanover and Westmoreland. Dr. Chang made the announcement Saturday following a tour of the facility, which is located on Sewell Avenue and several other police stations. The Security Minister was accompanied by outgoing Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, Commissioner Delegate Dr. Kevin Blake, and other area and divisional commanders. What we are looking at is possible moving the area headquarters out there in short term because the facility at Sewell Avenue is literally falling apart. There is a risk in keeping it there. If you had to come inside the office, you would have seen concrete roofing falling in big logs. There was no timeline for when a new headquarters will be built. Moving should be early this year, but the new area headquarters will take a little while to build, Chang stated. 54-year-old salesman robbed, shot dead in Spanish Town. Investigators from the St. Catherine North Police Division have launched a search for gunmen who allegedly robbed and murdered a 54-year-old salesman in a section of Jones Avenue in Spanish Town on Friday. The police have identified the deceased as Clive Anthony Roy from Blanche District in Kidston in the parish. Reports were that about 12:40 p.m., Roy was delivering juices and other items in the Backland community when he was attacked. The killers reportedly took an undetermined sum of cash and then shot him repeatedly in the upper body. The police report that the attackers placed Roy inside the back of his vehicle, which was driven to another location in the community and abandoned. Ground broken for new Westmoreland Police HQ. After 5 years of waiting, the Westmoreland Police are now seeing signs of progress with groundbreaking for construction of the new headquarters. Speaking at the ceremony, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang said that the $2.7 billion project will be undertaken by M7M Construction Company. Dr. Chang said the ministry continues effort to provide a conducive work environment for officers, as well as a welcoming space for citizens who make reports. The minister stressed that facilities being established for the police all meet a set standard.
One of the challenges facing law enforcement was that our officers were made to work in absolutely deplorable conditions. The police was treated as an addendum in government. You go into various parishes, they had abandoned buildings they occupy. And they look abandoned because you find when teachers start coming from the community and the principal live in the community, they leave the teacher's cottage, police get it. When the plantation economy started to go belly up, they would give them the old buildings that the foremen used to occupy. Some of them in Westmoreland. You walk into the buildings, you have to keep treating it for termites because if the policemen eat lunch inside the building, sometimes the protein comes from the roof. Right? And that was characteristic of police. In fact, there was no building of police stations. They would build a building, paint it blue and white, and put the police in there. Policing is a profession. And like every other profession, especially technical profession, they require a facility that reflects the demands of policing. So you design a police station. A doctor wants a clinic. Right? Lawyer go to courthouse. Policemen should have a police station. And we set about doing it, designing it. And today, on the Rock, there is a standard requirement for every single major repair we do and every new station we do. In fact, they have standards for the small station of 18 to 30 to zone headquarters to divisional headquarters, established facilities.
Police Federation General Secretary among more than 50 promotions. General Secretary for the Jamaica Police Federation, Arlene McBean, has been promoted. McBean is among 8 corporals of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, who have been promoted to the rank of sergeant effective March 1, 2024. The promotions were listed in the latest force orders issued by the JCF on Friday. It means McBean is no longer eligible to serve on the current executive of the Federation, as she was elected as a corporal delegate. 2 members of each rank, from constabulary to inspector, make up the 8 members of the executive. The chairman of the Federation, Corporal Will James, is currently embroiled in a legal battle with the leadership of the force and is off the job following his induction last year over controversial comments he made at a colleague's funeral. The Federation will elect a new exec at its annual general conference in May. In the meantime, 44 constables have been promoted to the rank of corporal, also effective March 1 according to the force orders. UTech staff plan industrial action for next Monday over vexed compensation review. Academic staff at the University of Technology say the plan to take industrial action next Monday is due to how issues relating to the compensation review are being handled by the government. During a special general meeting on Thursday, the staff members vote to withdraw their service come March 18. They claim that the reconstruction compensation still has abnormalities and that some workers are getting less pay. Public Relations Officer for the UTech Academic Staff Union, Dr. Tashiko, expressed hope that the government will move with alacrity in resolving the matter.
The University of Technology Academic Staff Union has notified the management of the university that they will withdraw their services effective Monday, March 18, 2024. The decision to withdraw services was reached at a special general meeting held on Thursday, March 14, 2024. The membership is dissatisfied with the lack of progress regarding the compensation review, and as a result, they are taking the necessary actions. We do hope that the government will engage us in resolving this matter without further delay.
Citizens urged to destroy mosquito breeding sites. As the St. Elizabeth Health Service continues to tackle the spread of dengue fever, citizens have been urged to destroy mosquito breeding sites. Speaking at the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation's monthly meeting in Black River on Thursday, Medical Officer of Health St. Elizabeth Health Department, Dr. Tony Darkins, said since the outbreak of mosquito-borne illness in September last year, 410 suspected cases have been reported. According to a release on Friday, some 62 of these cases are reported from January to March 13, according to the Medical Officer of Health. This is more cases reported when compared to the same period last year, and we're asking everybody to ensure that you search and destroy mosquito breeding sites and protect yourselves from being bitten, the doctor stated. Dengue is a mosquito-borne illness that can cause severe illness, including significant bleeding. Symptoms include fever, headache, pain behind the eyes, joint pain, muscle pain, bleeding, and abdominal pain. Individuals experience these symptoms are advised to report to the nearest health center or medical practitioner for assessment and treatment. We, however, have seen a decrease in cases over the past few weeks, but we still get reports of suspected cases from our health department. So we ask everyone to help maintain their vigilance, the doctor further stated. She also cautioned against the use of non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs or medications containing aspirin, as they can worsen the symptoms of dengue. She has recommended that people stick to paracetamol and seek medical intervention if necessary. In the meantime, St. Elizabeth, which monitors the burden of the mosquitoes that cause the transmission of dengue, is currently at 10.8% from past month, down from 11.4% the previous month. She further stated that despite this slight decrease, health officials continue to conduct house-to-house surveillance and health education activities. We are still in the midst of dengue, so we're still monitoring the situation closely, she pointed out. Eradicating street vending in Lucy, the first priority of HMC. Mayor of Lucy and Chairman of the Hanover Municipal Corporation, Sheridan Samuels, has listed street vending in the Hanover capital, Lucy, as an issue which will be getting immediate priority attention from that corporation. If we do not have law and order within the capital town, we will not have it within the parish, Samuels opined, while extending the welcome at the first official sitting of the HMC since the recent local government elections, at which 7 PNP councillors were elected. Pointing out that street vending has gone out of hand in Lucy, Samuels warned that the political arm of the HMC is not going to sit idly by and allow the illegal situation to continue. We have a market that we have renovated to hold these persons vendors inside there, and things cannot remain how it is now, he stated. The market he was referring to is the Cleveland Stanhope Market in Lucy, where a multi-million-dollar renovation project took place in 2023 under the previous HMC administration. The mayor described the street vending situation in Lucy as disgraceful, adding that pedestrians have to be walking in the middle of the street at some point because of the street vendors and their stalls. For this term, I am going to ask the administrative arm of the HMC, which has responsibility for ensuring that we manage our town in such a way that the pedestrians who are using the town space inside, especially on the Wildasa Boulevard, have space to walk, as it is difficult for them to walk there now, he stated. Summers insisted that immediate action is needed to rid the street vendors, noting that the situation is even more dangerous for pedestrians since the Wildasa Boulevard have been turned into two-way traffic flow roadway. We definitely have to get them, the vendors, off the space there, he said, adding that a number of vendors have been setting up stalls in the front of Lucy Transport Center, a situation that cannot be allowed to continue, as they too must be removed and sent to occupy available spaces in the market. He made a specific call on the Chief Executive Officer of the HMC, David Gardner, for some type of action to be taken about the mentioned situation, while emphasizing to him that the political directorate of those corporations is looking to him for immediate action. We do not want, at the end of the year, we are made to understand that we as the local political representatives inside here are not doing anything at all, he said, adding that Lucy now has a new councillor among the 7 newly elected councillors. We must be given the necessary assistance to clean up the town. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.